Team effort para sa Tropang Texters. Time winding down here in the third.
And Miko, look what they've done to Alaska. 45 points, and we're winding up. We're winding down the last seconds of the third.
Here's De Ocampo. Back outside, Alapag. One to shoot. Jimmy fires. An offensive rebound. Castro. Oh, the basket is good. Make us have a foul. Everything going the way of Tropang Texters in this third period.
If the play like that would be seen in the first 3 games, it would have been sure to be an Alaska rebound. But guys like Jason Castro have come up big.
He missed the layup, or well, that was a power move earlier. Brought in by Derby's Premium Formula. Dito ka na sa Llamado. But in this, the reason why he's on the line, he missed an attempt. He got the offensive rebound, but he got the miss by Jimmy Alapag. And then got the putback. And right now, Tropang Texters on top. 1 second to go. Borboran, no. At the end of the third quarter, Tropang Texters stamping its dominance. 69-45. Fourth quarter coming up.
Game 4.
Iimbitahan po namin kayong sumali sa PBA Run for a Cause.
Para po ito sa Cancer and Hematology Center of the Philippines.
At Sabado, PBA Run for a Cause. Sali po tayo lahat dyan, no, for a very noble cause. As you watch the Wednesday crowd inside the Cuneta Astrodome para sa PBA Semifinals here on Solar TV. Miko Halili kasama si Jason Webb, and Patricia Bermudez season completes our triple threat. Mamaya naman, San Miguel and BMEG Derby Ace resume their best of 7 series. San Miguel naman ang magtatangkang lumamang ng 3-1 in that contest. Meantime, here's Diamon Simpson as we begin the fourth and final quarter.
Looking at the quarter scoring, kita natin all quarters going the way of the Tropang Texters, and the big quarters were the second and the third when they only limited the aces to 15 and 12. But when you look at it even on totality, not a single quarter given by the Tropang Texters to the aces that the aces scored at the 20s, and that's yun yung range eh. If you can limit the other team under 20, you played good defense. So ibig sabihin yan, tatlong quarter the Tropang Texters played good defense.
And Alaska is supposedly the team that can really keep it close with the Tropang Texters, but not in this game.
Not in this game. The Tropang Texters really, everything has gone their way. Defensively, going back to that, Tropang Texters already forcing 18 turnovers to Alaska, while Alaska has not bothered the Tropang Texters so much because 10 beses lang nag-turnover yung Tropang Texters. That's a difference of 8 possessions.
Mark Borboran clears the rebound, and he is joined by Hugdatan, Simpson, De La Cruz, and Fonacher. Right now, Tim Cone looking for players who can provide a spark, who can ignite a big run by Alaska here in the fourth. Fonacher, 4-3. Back-to-back misses now para kay Fonacher. And Tropang Texters goes to Castro. Castro on the move, and Alapag will score the layup.
That fast break right there, telling a lot, because Tropang Texters, it was a 3-on-1 situation. Not a lot of the guys out there for Alaska able to go down and match the quickness that Tropang Texters is showing today.
Well, this Alaska unit on the floor,
a little bit bigger.
Well, they're big, but this is not a track team. I mean, it's not a running unit with Borboran, Fonacher, Hugdatan, Simpson, and De La Cruz. Castro, very instrumental in that third quarter breakaway by Tropang Texters. Daniels outside Alapag. Alapag behind the back. Shot clock down to 2. Jimmy fires all the way from Ross Boulevard. And Castro saves it to the wrong man. Here's Tony De La Cruz. Nasa mga unang bahagi tayo ng fourth and final quarter. Alaska leads series 2-1, but Tropang Texters so far looking good in their bid to tie this best of 7 affair. Fonacher is fouled.
Second foul on number 17.
Foul against Castro, his second personal. Let's go to Patricia.
You know, before the fourth quarter, Miko, Coach Tim was just calm and just pensive, and he just went into the huddle and said, you know, he knows what these guys are made of, the Alaska Aces. They have to go down the floor and get stops and play heads-up basketball. He says they have a long way to go, not just in this game, but also in this series. Now, I also got to talk to Mr. Wacky Trillo himself, and he says it's just alarming how the guys are just going through the motions right now. Maybe because they are ahead in the series, but he is upset how they don't have that killer's instinct. Miko, Jason?
It is actually rather strange if Alaska entered this game a little bit overconfident, because, you know, outside of that game 1 rout, 2 and 3
either way.
Very close.
Yes. You know, it's quite noticeable that the Tropang Texters, they came into this game feeling that it was a must-win, and we talked about that, and that was their mindset. The Aces so far, I wouldn't think they came in here with, you can't say that they came in here overconfident, but you might say that they were surprised at how much energy Talking Tex came up with. As we look at the matchup right here of the imports, it has gone Simpson's way the entire series, but for the first time, Shawn Daniels has kept it close, and you can say one of the big reasons why Talking Tex is up big.
Shawn Daniels has just been severely outplayed by Simpson. But as we mentioned, you have to take into consideration yung papel ni Shawn Daniels for Talking Tex. Iba talaga eh. I mean, he's not really a go-to import in the way that Diamon Simpson is. Meantime, here's Sam Eman. Sends it to Borboran. Shot clock down to 4. Shot clock down to 1. And Borboran fires, and that's a 3.
Good bailout chart part of Mark Borboran. But then, how many times, Miko, have you said shot clock going down? That's you can also say much of that has to do with the defense that Talking Tex is playing.
Here's Dillinger, crossover move. And he was foiled by Sam Eman. May tatawagan ng foul dito. It's against Sam Eman. Second personal laban kay Eman. Second team foul laban sa Alaska. So 2 free throws para kay Jared Dillinger. 20 points. Yan ang lamang ng Talking Tex. They're doing it without Ryan Reyes.
So Ryan Reyes, we don't know how long he's going to be sidelined, but then this is a team deep enough to actually survive one guy going down.
That free throw brought to you by B. McDermott Ace Premium Formula. Dito ka na sa Yamato. Biggest lead by Talking Tex in this game was at 24 points. De La Cruz. Borboran. De La Cruz again. And a miss by Borboran, and Nathan will miss again. It's been that kind of night para sa Alaska. Here's Alapag, slices through, sets up Dillinger. Dillinger 4-3. And offensive rebound, Alapag sets it back out to Dillinger. Bagong shot clock for Talking Tex.
And it seems that every time the ball goes on the floor, it has gone the way of Talking Tex. Those loose ball situations, which really entails the other players be having a lot of energy and desire. Yun nakikita natin here sa Talking Tex.
Here's De Ocampo outside Dillinger. Shot clock down to 3. Harvey Carey has to shoot here. He passes to Castro. Wala na napuntahan dun si Jason Castro. At the same time, the shot clock was running out. So timeout ng Alaska, 7:22 remaining. Talking Tex on top big. The 2010 FIBA World Basketball Championships happens August 29 all the way to September 13. And then followed Team USA in their bid to compete in Turkey. Catch all of that, Solar TV and BTV. Balik tayo sa ating ball game. It's Game 4 of this best of 7 semifinals. Topex Robinson in the game for the first time para sa Alaska. And a high-low play intended for Sam Eman. Somebody reaching in might be Randy Del Campo.
While this game may be getting out of reach right now for Alaska, you can see Coach Tim Cole trying to set up plays in which at least he can see yung mga players niya to set it up, and maybe some plays that he can put into his